What's going on, guys? We are back again, and I guess I've already kind of done a video like this before, but I want to go more in detail because I feel like that I'm not only making a point, but I feel like I am making a point to where the reason why I am going more towards anime than I am with live action anymore. Because let me explain what's been going on with me as of late with watching different shows and TV. Now, a lot of the shows that I currently watch as of right now, you guys either know because I review it or I give my take on it or whatever. And then there's some I stopped watching. A lot of shows are either getting canceled or they just don't interest me anymore, or because there's identity politics behind it, or woke nonsense, or any of that stuff, right? And I feel like that's going to be in almost anything anymore nowadays, no matter whether it's live action or even anime. Sometimes in anime, it's not as bad as, let's say, in a live action movie or in a live action TV show, to where when a character's already been established, the character's already going to be established, right? But the only problem is I feel like now with anime, they have the character there. They really can't do anything except for change the voice actor, right? And that's like the worst thing they could do. And they can't do anything else other than just a story arc. And with live action, I feel like anymore they want to just change everything to fit their own agenda, to where, oh, we got to make this character this color, or we got to make a gender swap change or a race swap change or this and that to make the people on the left side, or these woke people, or these these people that get all offended and all this stuff. But yet people like myself that get upset about things like this, oh, we should not get offended, but yet we should care about the ones that are getting offended. And this is when I get very upset, to where at heart, guys, I am not only just a content creator, I am a fan of just different entertainment, whether it be Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Disney, anime, manga, comic books, toy collecting, whatever it is. I love a lot of different things, and the problem is that they're not wanting to understand from that point of perspective, that they want to focus on other agendas. And I would rather watch anime or read manga, because again, they create a character and that character is there. It's not going away anymore. They can't do anything about it. They can't go, oh, hey, we're going to change this character because the audience don't like that this character is white, so we're going to make it black, Hispanic, whatever. They don't do that, and I like that, and I'm very happy, because once a character is established, a character needs to be left alone. That character has already been established, whether it is a male or female character, and they're able to do so much with this character. They're able to show the character progression. They're able to show what this character goes through. They're able to show the emotion. We're able to feel that emotion. We're able to see that emotion more than what we can from, I think, an actor, depending on who that actor is, and also what the story is, the character, the agenda behind it, the story aspect, the character development, everything. There are certain actors that are able to pull that off. Others are not. I don't think there are very many actors in this day and age that can probably pull that off, that are, I would say, between the ages of, let's use my age, from 30 to below. Let's use that. There are very young actors that probably would not be able to pull that off, that would be able to make you feel that emotion. If I'm wrong and you think otherwise, that is your opinion. But I think, for example, with anime, it's different, because if you're an anime fan and you're watching, let's say, you've been watching Dragon Ball Z as long as I have. You've watched Dragon Ball, you've watched Z, you've watched Super, GT, all of it, right? And you see a character get severely hurt. It's brand new in the series, and you think they're gonna die. You're going to feel that emotion. Or if you've been watching a series for like only 3 seasons, guys, I was watching One Piece, and I finally got to the part where Luffy loses Ace, and I could feel that emotion like it was my own. And I really connected with that, because it was like losing my own brother. And I did lose my brother not long ago. And I was able to connect to that because I know what it feels like to lose a sibling. That's not even a blood descent. And that's hard to pull off. That is hard to pull off. Some actors can pull that off. Others cannot. And it also depends on how invested you are in the story, how invested you are in those characters, and how much of a, I would say, either you're an emotional person or you're not an emotional person or whatever. Like for example, guys, there are certain shows within, I would say, the last maybe 5-6 years that has really got me, and it's only because of the acting. Like for example, on The Flash, even though I don't watch The Flash no more, with the scenes with Grant Gustin playing, with his mom, of the scene where he goes and he looks at and he's talking to the Speed Force, and we all know that this is not his mother, it's a Speed Force, and she tells him, "What if I told you that your mother was proud of you and the man you become?" And he says, "Is that the Speed Force telling me, or my mother?" And she goes, "Both." And that hits me because, again, I love the show of how it first started, and now it's just like, what the hell? Or on the show Vikings, where Lagertha loses another child, or when she dies, or Ragnar dies, or with Bjorn, or some of these characters that we have just been with for so long, and we're able to feel that emotion. We're able to feel like, holy crap, And even in one season, they can do this. It depends on, honestly, how invested you are in the show. But at the same time, it also just by the actor's performance. And I feel like Hollywood is losing that to show the audience what that actor can do with the story. To get a character that's established or not established and let them run with it. And they don't do that no more. They rarely do that anymore. And it's taking out the creativity. It's taking out the emotion. It's taking out the fun of it. It's taking out the love of the story, the love of the characters, the love of the art of creating. And it's making it into something political. They're making it something to where people want to argue over it and want to go, "Oh, well, if you don't like this character, or you don't like this actor, or you don't like this way this is, or blah, 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 you're going to be labeled something you are not," just like I talked about in another video. And you guys can't sit here and tell me it's not true. And again, I don't talk about this very much. I don't. And this is the reason why I go to anime. Anime's a lot simpler. You get a good story. You get comedy. You get good characters, depending on what you watch and your own preference. Let me say that. And there's no whatever behind it. And you can take for whatever it is out of it. Whether it is Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Fire Force, Black Clover, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan. I can go on and on. Fairy Tail. Different things that I've watched, that I still watch. And I think that's what people miss, is like, you can have a great story. You don't have to pander to specific groups to make the show great. You don't have to. Let the actors, or pick an actor that'll look like this character that's already been established, and run with it. If it works, it works. If it fails, it fails. But it is going to fail if you do not have that actor or that actress look like that character. I am very big on that. That character will fail. That story will fail. Depending on if you're getting the main character and you're gender swapping it or race swapping it, why did you do that? Or making your own personal beliefs into a show or a movie or a franchise that has nothing to do with that. I mean, look at what Star Wars is doing. Look what Disney's doing. Look what Marvel's doing. Look what DC's doing. And it's wrong. we're all geeks and nerds and fans of all this stuff at the end of the day. And that's the thing, is that we are so freaking divided right now. It is beyond unmeasurable. And almost everybody I've come across that is a true fan of this art, I ask them, do you like the state it's in right now? And they all say no. And then there's others that are like, oh, why don't you like it? Like, I came across someone that's like, oh, why don't you like Andor? And I told them. And they respected my decision. They respected my opinion. And I was like, you enjoy it. That's great. Great for you. I don't. Or, something of that nature. Or you like Miss Marvel. I don't, but good for you. I've come across people like that. And it's fine to have those conversations. But at the same time, have them like adults. Don't go out here threatening people. Don't go out here trying to put people down. And don't try to throw your race, your sexual orientation, or your beliefs, religious or political, down another person's throat like they have to believe that. Because that's not how the world works. And again, back to the main conversation of anime, I don't see that as much as I do in live action movies or TV shows. And I've had this conversation with you guys on why I stopped watching Black Lightning, Supergirl, The Flash, and other shows on the CW. Or other shows that I just stopped watching because the story just sucked. And it didn't make no sense. Or they want to focus on this and this when there's really no reason to focus on, this character's sexual orientation, or who they're dating, or, this person is going through this because of what they look like, or this and that. It's just, it's like, I don't care. And it's like they gotta have that in every single show. You don't. And hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I am for equality for everybody, of who they are, what they want to watch, what they want to wear, do, whatever. I'm all for it. But do not press your stuff on to other people. Now you could say, oh, well, Gamester, you're doing the same thing. No, I'm not. There is not one time I have come out here and told you guys, you have to do this. If I did, please prove me wrong. If I came out here and said, oh, you need to stop watching this because if you watch this, you're this. I've never done that. Not even to my knowledge have I done that. Other people have done it on this platform. There's been other people that, go on this platform and they bash celebrities on a daily basis, other YouTubers on a daily basis, and shows and movies, so on and so forth. I don't do that. I don't revolve around my channel around one stupid show that I don't like, or a movie. If I don't like something, you don't see me out here, guys, complaining about The Little Mermaid right now. Every single video. Or Peter Pan and Wendy on every single video. Or Pinocchio on every single video. Or The Flash on every single video. Or Supergirl on every single video. Or how bad Star Wars The Last Jedi is on every single video. I don't do that. There's other people on this platform that do that, and they get money for it. I don't. Guys, I don't get money for this. I don't get money from my YouTube videos at all. I make these videos for fun, to get my opinion out there, to connect to other fans like myself, and to get my opinion across to the world. Whether someone likes it or dislikes it, that is up to them or to you at the end of the day. And for anime, I feel like I can connect to anime more on entertainment level because, one, it's fun. I can enjoy the story. The characters look cool. The animation looks amazing. The character development's amazing. The comedy, just all the around above of what I look for in entertainment. And if that's what I have to do to have more entertainment, rather than watching something live action and worry about what Hollywood is doing or what other people are trying to do to press their beliefs on into other stories of how much that I love it, and they're wanting to corrupt it and they're wanting to twist it and make it their own little story to fit their own narrative, then I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that group. I don't want to be a part of that community. there are things like I've said that are in different communities that I have stayed away from because how toxic it can be, to how corrupt it can be. Like the Pokemon community, the Star Wars community, the DC community, the Disney community, the Marvel community. There are so many toxic parts of the community that people will just constantly talk about the same thing over and over and over again. And then you're going to get so angry because you're going to offend this person if you don't agree with this person, or this person if you don't agree with this person. Same thing with the anime community. Every community, no matter what show, no matter what movie, no matter what fandom you're in, there's going to be a toxic community of that. But to the main point, this is the reason why I stick to anime. Is because I figure, in my own personal opinion, I can get more entertainment out of watching anime than live action entertainment. That's just me. I don't always agree with the story or the characters or this or that in certain stories or certain things in anime, certain shows I'll watch for anime. But again, I think that's with everything. So, I don't know, guys. Hopefully this kind of makes sense of what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you agree, disagree? Do you watch more anime than live action shows or movies or whatever? But let me know what you guys think about it regardless. Down in the comments. And I'll see you as always on the next one.